Hello? Check 1, 2. Is anybody listening? Well, I'm amusing myself. Come on, everybody. Let's dance to the beat. All right, I'm glad you guys are here. Listen, on Wednesday, December 31st, another day that we'll be working. We're working today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. I elected to work these days because, well, why not? You know, I get tremendous joy out of being in here with you. Not the whole getting out of bed, putting on a wig, a sweat jacket and some jeans, throwing on some Uggs that I got for free from the Sundance Film Festival 2 years ago. Not that. Not putting on my sweat jacket from H&M. I had to buy 2 of them so the arms were long enough. Look how long my arms are, you see? Did my own stitch job. Wow. That's right, I know how to sew. Wow. Although I did just order this new stuff from TV. Have you seen that commercial where the bonding glue that bonds materials and makes it easy? I ordered it last night. Anyway, 2 sweat jackets to fit 1 woman. Do you see how long? Look, intern, look. Do you see the line of demarcation? You see where I sewed it together? Because otherwise, it would have been like a little sister's sweat jacket. I'm tired of all my clothes fitting young on the sleeves. I like them tight on my body, though. Last night I was doing it. I had on a tight, them leather leggings that you're not supposed to wear past 18? I was doing it. I had on the leather leggings in black. Had on a size small tank top. So everything gets pushed in and squeezed and stuff. And it was a tunic. So it went right over my butt, but it still showed all the flatness. Whatever. I don't have a rearview mirror. I don't care about what's back there. Anyway, all right, focus. Okay. I can't wait to get home. When I get home, I'm staying home until Monday when it's time to come to work. Actually, I have my foot doctor's appointment Monday, and I'm hoping that Dr. Mogul will clear a bed for me, and then Tuesday I just go and get the bone fixed in my foot, which means I'll be out of work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. I'm not looking forward to it, but it's a necessary evil. I weigh way too much to be walking. I'm too big of a woman to be constantly grinding a broken bone in my foot. You know what I mean? I had no idea it was broken. I'm so surprised. I'm so big for that. You know what I mean? Must be light on my feet.
Old age.
Yeah, or old age. I slipped on the bottom step. Never fell, though, and never dropped the dishes or the food that was on them. And all I felt was, ow! And then I hobbled to the kitchen, put the dishes in the sink, and went back upstairs, got me a little ice pack, and for 1 week I was doing ice pack and heat pad. Finally, I said, you know what? Let me go check out old Dr. Mogul. He's my foot doctor. He advertised with the radio station. He did both of my bunions. He's on Hanukkah. He's on vacation. Well, Hanukkah's over, but he's on vacation. So Dr. Raglan, his associate, saw my foot. And she threw it up there in the x-ray, and I'll be damned. There it was. Bone broken in 2. What kind of hippo walks around on a broken foot and doesn't realize it? Like, haven't you always heard the myth? I've never broken a bone in my body in my life. But haven't you always heard that when you break a bone, you know it? You be crying and everything like that. Not me. I was at the party in full tilt on Sunday night. Wow. Everything.
Wow.
But, so next week I'm going to be convalescing, I do believe. Sorry, I'm watching Oprah. Oh, they're talking about hair and where do you get your hair? And they're all over in India and stuff, and they're doing a show on hair as if to scare us from buying hair and to wearing our own. Child, please.
Put that where?
There was a woman, just as I turned on Oprah, a girl in the audience, Oprah, there she is. I'm sorry, you can't see. But anyway, she's there, and Oprah said to her, so you wear extensions? And she said, yeah. She said, but I wear the extensions because after I had my baby and became a mother, I thought that I should have short hair. There's a certain look of a mother. And I said the same thing. My first wigs after I had little Kev were short. I was all, loafers and flat front khakis. I thought that there was a look, that a mother should have, especially a mother who, like I begged to have a child. The last thing I wanted to, all my miscarriages and mess. The last thing I wanted to do was be inappropriate looking or acting. So, I spent like 6 months fighting my natural urges, just fighting them. Oh, the short hair, the minimal makeup. Oh, oh, no cursing, no, just like nothing, just nothing. Trying to be a mother. I had to let that go. Anthony wants to talk about Brandy not liking Beyonce. Yes, Anthony. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Wendy?
How are you?
Good. How was your New Year's?
I stayed in the house. I had a really nice time. Stayed perfectly sober, perfectly focused on the things I have to accomplish in 2009. And yours?
It was good. It was good. You know, just hope for a good New Year.
I see that John Bon Jovi's about to give Hillary Clinton the remaining bailout for her presidential debt relief. He's doing a concert, and she owes $6.3 million to her campaign.
Oh, wow.
Still, so he's going to do this like little fundraising concert for her. So now let's talk quickly about your comments regarding Brandy not liking.
No, I just wanted to comment quickly, like being in the Beyonce world, do you think Brandy, you know, she seems so bitter every time, you know, someone talks about Beyonce, like, you know, should she get over it, or, you know, she had her own time.
Yeah, she did have her own time, and I think that Beyonce has many bigger things to think about than Beyonce, like the civil suits that are about to come and clean her clock if you know, if she doesn't focus on the right things.
Yeah.
The civil suits from that car accident are about to do Brandy in.
Yeah, she has to look down, though, but I still, you know, I kind of see it's all right.
And you know what? And Brandy did have her time. There's still room for Brandy to be a breezy cover girl or whatever, but she did that before. Like Brandy's done most everything that Beyonce's ever done. Brandy's been there. The unfortunate part about Brandy is that Brandy's still young enough, you know, to want it, and there's no room for her.
Kelly Rowland should have listened to her when she told her, look down.
In the Beyonce world. Well, you know, I mean, people still like Brandy, though. I mean, I still like Brandy.
I still love her, yeah.
All right, Anthony, thank you for calling.
Don't forget Gossip Girl. I'll be there with you, too.
Gossip Girl, and then 9 o'clock on CNBC.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that, too.
Yeah, the Bernie Madoff thing. Kelly Rowlands, they say, and Solange Knowles are not getting along. They used to be the best of friends. Now, my friends at MediaTakeout.com, hi, Fred, Happy New Year, everybody over there. They say that the feud started brewing in the fall when Solange was chosen over Michelle to perform at Fashion Rocks alongside Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Rihanna, and Mary J. Blige. And Kelly feels that Solange's career is getting preferential treatment from management. Yeah, management's only Solange's father. You're the stepdaughter, Kelly. You're not the daughter. I still somehow believe that there's some sort of connection with Matthew Knowles and Kelly. Have you guys let go of that? I suppose you're still the same ones who've let go that Janet has a daughter named Renee. Well, anyway, the bad blood has just exploded, according to MediaTakeout.com, and it's really Kelly who's gotten ugly. Well, you know what? Kelly is about to lose her condo in Miami. Didn't we talk about that? Didn't we get that from MediaTakeout? I mean, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures, and you know, not for nothing, Kelly. Even if you weren't as attractive and or as talented as you are, if Solange was nothing but the ugly duckling sister, and I don't think Solange is ugly, and I do happen to like that that one song that she's forced us to like because it's every place. I like it. But that's the sister. Hello? Blood has its perks. You're on the outside. Oh, well, Kelly. I like music, but this is horrible. How many more minutes do we have to listen to this?
45 seconds.
Can we play something else? Can we play jokes? Jokes and games, please. Or put on another song. I hate this song. I just was out getting water, you know, and I walked back in and I'm hearing all this falsetto. I'm looking at the text. Wendy, this song is hard on the ears. Hate it. I said, Goose, turn up the headphones. What the hell is on the radio? And I hear, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take a moment to shout out to DJ Triple X.
All right, let's take him out of his misery.
Yes. Take him out. Yes. I wear my jeans 3 times and then I wash them. Yeah. And because I wear big panties, nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? 3 times. I virtually 3 times. There, I started it 3 times and then I wash them. Stefan is on the telephone. Stefan is 22, calling from North. Hey, that was real sad, by the way, about that roller rink situation and the like a lot of messed up stuff happened while you and I were apart, right? The Santa Claus walked into the house in California and shot up the family. What the hell is going on out here? Hi, Stefan.
Yeah, what's going on, Wendy?
How are you today, honey?
I'm all right. It's Stefan, though.
Stefan is 22.
Yeah, man. I had called you like 2 weeks ago. I mean, we had a conversation up on her.
I was about to say, and you sound cute. And now that you reminded me, you're the same Stefan. And I told you 2 weeks ago you sound cute.
Yeah, it's still me. Hey, how was your club last night? I heard you went out and how was that?
Honey, the club was pizzopping.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we had a really good time. I actually
I tried to call you like an hour ago so I could have danced, you know what I mean? It was kind of busy. Like, they wouldn't even get through you.
Well, yeah, I mean, we still have a few people who listen and call in and stuff, so, you know.
Well, how you enjoy your Christmas? You had told me your family was coming down. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
how was that?
It was just me and the Kevins and my mom and my dad, and we had a great time, and I didn't want anything for Christmas, and, but Big Kev gave me a really sexy pair of boots with 5-inch heel. Well, I haven't put them on yet because, you know, I fell down the steps while looking at the ice. Being nosy, looking outside at the ice.
You always doing something, Wendy.
I know.
It was crazy out there, though.
I know. And so I haven't put the boots on yet. And then my mom and dad got me a digital camera.
Where you use it?
I haven't
used it. You used it last night.
No, I wish. I really wanted to, but I didn't realize it had to be charged. So, a lot of ladies after when I walked the other week calling, asking about you, Stefan.
Yeah, I heard my people was telling me I ran to the store. I had to bet you.
Yeah.
I was calling you back.
A lot of sexy girls. Girls were texting and the whole bit.
Yeah.
And
man, you gotta try to get me up on your show next year. Like, man, maybe I could come up on there.
All right, now, young man, you are overstepping your boundaries.
I don't like be on the stage. I mean, like, be a part of the guest. Like, you know what I mean, sit in the audience. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you can come and sit in the audience. You know.
Yeah, I ain't talking about be up on stage now.
Oh, okay. All right. I was going to say, see, nobody ever wants to be my friend. They always want to use me for the next level.
Oh, no, that's not it at all. I'm your friend. We friends. You see, I called you back, right?
Yes, Stefan. Thank you so much.
Well, hey, Wendy, before you hang up, you can do your favorite word for me real quick?
Yes, what is that, Stefan?
Hey, when you like, how you doing? Yo, that joke be crazy.
How you doing?
All right, Wendy, be easy out there, yeah?
All right. Bye, Stefan. Ew. I still got it. Ew. Hi, Curtis.
Yeah.
Wendy here.
You have a question. What happened to Charlamagne?
The radio station here. Oh, we're calling from New York. WBLS let Charlamagne go right after the first of the year.
Oh, wow. Is he working now on radio or?
He is still on his grind doing the calling up here and asking, making it look like I have a friend and I fire him. Nope. Sorry. All right, Anonymous has been holding. Anonymous is 27 years old. He wants to know, is he a donkey for still being in college at 27? Well, you know what? It depends on your reasoning. Why are you still in college at 27?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Just so you know, I'm disguising my voice, all right? Well,
what is this?
I've been in school for like almost 10 years now, and the reason for that is because I am a believer in taking things when it comes to you. I'm kind of successful right now, actor. I have my own store, and I just wanted to take it when it came to me, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't know you. So, and I don't know, just because you say you have your own store, I don't know how successful that is. But from on the surface, when most people hear that somebody graduated from high school and went on to college at 17, and at 27 they have not yet attained their 4-year degree, barring death, destruction, and bombs falling in your living room, a lot of people are going to look at you like a loser. Like, did you have a baby somewhere in between?
No.
Are you capable of having a baby?
No.
Yeah.
What is this?
Huh?
What are you?
I'm a straight up dude.
Oh. How you doing?
I'm just disguising my voice. Yeah, but I'm also an actor, so I've done a few movies and things like that.
Yeah, I still can't judge. I mean, I can't tell. You know, where I come from, if you're still trying to finish your bachelor's degree at 27 years old, you're a loser and you've been wasting your parents' money and your time. But you come from a different place, so, you know, and I don't know. And I'm not saying that where I come from is necessarily right. I'm just saying if I wasn't out by the time I was 21, I would have had hell to pay.
All right.
All right. Take care.
He has a foot fetish, though, right?
Yeah.
I have nice feet.
I know you do. I've seen them in pictures.
I do.
Let's look at your feet.
Feet.
Can we look at your feet?
Sure.
Go ahead. You take off your boots. You come over here and take a look. She flung her sock like a striptease. Lift them up. Lift them up.
Wonderful.
Take a look at them.
Wonderful.
Would you like to kiss them?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
How'd they smell?
Wonderful.
Can luxuriate on your toe for just a moment?
Sure.
Come back. Everybody, I'm going to put my microphone.
How much are you going to give me?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Turn down the music. Oh my God.
Oh, he's rubbing it on his face.
Let me see you deep throat her big toe. Wow. Let him do it.
I'll do a dry light. I won't do it.
I'm feeling abused. I feel so violated.
Wow. Is that true? Oh, he rubbed it on his crotch.
Princess is on the phone calling from Toledo, Ohio. She wants to know if she should stop seeing her ex. Princess is 30 years old. Hi, Princess.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Good. Now, how long has he been your ex?
For a year and like 3 months.
Okay. And why did you break up to begin with?
Well, he had some bipolar issues, and I could no longer deal with. And it was like, you know, we had... Well, see, I made a 6-figure salary before I met him, and then my job got, you know, taken out. So, you know, I was lived off of him for like a year, and he just started to act like my daddy instead of my man.
Well, that's all because all of a sudden
he was trying to pull an Ike Turner on me, and so I had to, you know, come out of the box on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I packed up one day and I left Detroit. I left my house behind, $275,000 house.
Yeah.
You know, I left it all behind. But it's like, you know, over the past year and 3 months, we still communicate and talk on the phone to each other and see each other occasionally. And it's like, you know, I can't be his friend without having these feelings for him.
Okay.
And it's like I want to move forward, but it's like something's stopping me thinking that, you know, we could repair what we had. And,
okay, I have to get ready to get off the phone, but let me just ask you a couple of questions. Do you have children with him?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so then, listen, you need to move on because you're 30 years old. What he was waiting for is a chance to control you, and he got it. As soon as you lost your 6-figure job, and he started turning, first of all, you're indicating to me that he is physically and mentally abusive to you. Second of all, you have no children, so there is no need to work it out. And third of all, at 30 years old, you should know how to exercise enough self-control not to be friends with people who are toxic for you. So, as Susie Orman would say, you are denied. You should move on. You should not go back to him, and you should not even be his friend. You don't be his friend. For what? What do you have to be his friend for? He sounds like a loser, and he sounds jealous. And until you realize that, you'll probably never get that 6-figure type of salary again. Fly, girl, fly! Oh, I hate a man who tries to pull a woman down. Oh. Let's hear from Rick Ross, baby's moms.
I want to introduce you to everybody to say hi.
Hello, hi, I'm Tia, the mother of Rick Ross's son. Here I am, here's my story. I mean, it's sort of embarrassing to me, you know, because as you listen to his raps, you would definitely believe him, but, I mean, it was surprising that he would sit there and say he spends $200 a month on food, $300 a month on clothes. His jury's rented.
Because I go where these other niggas can't go. $2 million worth of jewels on.
You know, possibly not real. His cars are being leased. He don't know where the money came from to put a down payment on $1 million home. And, you know, it's just sad, you know, and I just want to prove the facts today here on This Is 50. It's all real, coming from Tia.
Yep.
Man, you've got to watch what kind of dust you lay up with. Then again, if that's her story and she's sticking with it, Well, look, I don't care one way or the other. It's, to me, very, very, it's like 50 has nothing better to do but act like a catty queen on his website. And Rick Ross, not for nothing, that officer thing was not a good look. And now having a reckless baby's moms, does that mean he's finished? Wait, where's the part where... Wow. Where's the other part where, I guess we cut it out in production. Was there a part... All right, let me hear what's left.
So, before you get confused in any way, like Rick also has a baby mother who's currently working as a girl. Right there, can you see that? This is like the adult. This is like where you can find really exclusive whores.
Damn. So where's the part where 50 looked down at Tamika's feet? What was the baby's mom's name that was doing all the talking? Shaniqua? No, that's 50's baby's mom's name. Tia. 50 looked down at Tia's feet and said that her shoes were busted and let's go shopping. Where do you want to go? So she and her girls were like, Gucci. So 50 allegedly took her to Gucci with the cameras following. And then that he's got a stepdaddy here in New York. Like, totally disrespecting Rick Ross. Wow. Anything you all need, you just let me know. You know, stepdaddy. And by the way, so allegedly that girl Tia, I guess we cut that part out for legal reasons because she was real raw with it. But she said the first time she and Rick got together, he tossed her salad. But she didn't say it that way. Oh, there you go. Wow. Now, I'm not on anybody's side. I'm just the lips that keep it going. So apparently, Katt Williams, who is now out of the crazy house and on the loose. All right, and then I got my own little Katt Williams story. There's a stand-up beef, a comedy beef, according to this, between Katt Williams and Steve Harvey. It's expected to hit its head on New Year's Eve in Detroit. Jamie Foxx came on Steve's show and played a clip of Katt Williams saying, and here's the quote, "I want to apologize for what's happening, but the second you get on stage, I need you to understand that your final time is king of comedy. Water seeks its own level, and you can't stop it, Playboy. It is what it is, so I hope you're ready. I hope you got a team of writers. You gonna need about 6 or 7 of them." Steve Harvey then calls in on the Jamie Foxx Foxhole show and said he's baffled by the whole thing. He says, here's his quote, "I was always cool with Katt. He said in an interview, yada, yada, yada." Let's just get to the tape. Go.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to you. Because you didn't have to accept this. You could have just said, no, I'm not going to do it. You have been the king of comedy as long as we've had one. Matter of fact, the whole phrase, king of comedy, can be attributed to you. And I am honored that you would allow me to share the same stage as you. And I don't know why people made this a championship bout. And I don't know why you was okay with that. And I want to apologize for what's going to happen. But the second that you get off stage, I need you to understand that that's your final time as the king of comedy. Water seeks its own level. You can't stop it, Playboy. It is what it is. It wasn't until you found out that you couldn't really handle me that you decided to be friendly with me. But as soon as you got the opportunity to think I was weak, oh, you got a little bass in your voice. Well, let me explain something to you. You can bring the nation. You can bring Rashawn McDonald. You can bring everybody who listens to your radio show. They gonna see the truth. And its name is Katt Williams. Consider yourself warned.
Oh. Wow. And so we are. Wow. I thought I was cool with Katt Williams, too. And did not take it as something fishy or disrespectful. But me and my Kevins were sitting down watching that Katt Williams movie, and in the first 10 minutes, he calls his dog, "Come here, Wendy Williams." And there she runs out of the house. I laughed. Big Kev was appalled. Little Kev was confused. And so, I don't know. Anyway. Tamika, so what's your question regarding this affair you've been having?
Well, I just want to really stop, but it's so good. I mean, it's hard, but I know it's not right. And I guess I feel like if you can, like, give me that harsh talk and, like, you know, the texts or whatever to stop, maybe that would help it.
Well,
but it's just, we hadn't seen each other in so long, and then everything came back when we saw each other as if it never stopped.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. You have a husband of 4 years, and you also have a child.
Yes.
The reason that you're so turned on to your ex is because that's fantasy life. It takes you back to a time when life was simpler, responsibilities were less, and you to him. But I will tell you this right now, from one married woman to another, if you care anything about your marriage at all, then that same energy you put into jumping off, leaving the house, sleeping with, you need to refocus that energy on to your marriage. Yeah. All right. And as far as sex, at 31 years old with 4 years of marriage under your belt and a child, you should be more than aware that sex is not everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's important, but no matter how it is with a jump, sex with your husband should be twice as good, because even if your husband is not quite as good in bed, you guys share secrets and common goals and a child. Like, you should still be juicy into your husband. You're only 31 years old and only been married for 4 years.
Yeah.
Refocus your energy.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Take care. Bye-bye. Kim is on the phone. She's 29 from L.A. She wants to know what she should do tonight. What do you think I'm going to tell her?
Hey.
Look down. Kim.
Yes.
Look down.
Girl, I don't want to know that. I just called because she said nobody else was calling, and I never got her.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're 29. Do you have how's your life? How's your lifestyle? What do you do?
I'm a mom. Go to work.
Yeah. Well,
other girls are coming to the house. We're eating Wingstop and pizza.
Perfect. Do you find that to be corny, being in the house like that?
I do, because I am a party girl, too.
Yeah, but you want to know what? Only corny people go out on New Year's Eve. Yeah, let me
Girl, I don't got that 100 for tonight.
That's why only corny people go out on New Year's Eve. They pay premium price to be out with a bunch of amateur partiers.
And I'm in Los Angeles. They've been shooting and everything else lately.
So the best place to be is inside with the kids.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you.
And your girls and a few bottles.
I already had my plans.
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk to you because you said nobody was calling.
Okay.
And your interns are real ghetto.
Oh.
She's like, do you want advice? What?
Thank you.
I can't.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Happy New Year's. Bye-bye. I watched RuPaul's Drag Race last night, you guys. It was the gayest show on the entire spectrum of the TV dial. OMG! RuPaul, I love your show.